Good to have you with us.
Come on, kid. The day's not over yet. We're just getting started. Protect the main gate.
Come on. The raiders are massing their drugged-up berserkers and slaves along the wall. We have to strike back.
Hello. Bye.
Yeah? Do you need something? Thankfully, we're still free. The NCR has many spirits in one body and too few of them agree. You'll find that our new allies will be just as quick to rob you blind as they will to force you to fight their wars. Their corporations are sniveling, greedy organizations. Their government is eager to expand their territory in order to tax tribes to death. Be wary of their kindness. While they build new roads on the paths of the old world, they make the same mistakes. Right behind you.
What's up? Take care out there.
You better get moving. The senator isn't open for business.
They brought you in as a mercenary today. You look after me now. I'll look after you later. Trolling the past almost makes you wish you were on the frontier.
I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
Ah, there you are. You've turned into quite a sound investment already. Good work. We're going to be sifting through the ashes of that fight for weeks. NCR Radio's already got wind of it and are having a field day. It sounds like we're going to have to advance our deal here. I just lost water and power in Union City in the last 30 minutes. We ain't got enough boots on the ground to go scout it out and see what happened. I have 2 missions for you, if you're willing. We've got a hotel and apartment buildings north along this road. They cost a lot, but they're fair. If you want free, you should go talk up Marius at his place. Fortress of Solitude, he calls it. He's crazy even on his good days. If you're much into science, or have a friend who is, you can have them bunk with him. He needs an assistant to keep the bots running. Right. Figured you might. I can only blackmail you for so long. So how's about we work out a settlement? I won't mention your ties to Rossman and his arrest warrants as long as I live, on the condition you take up this mission for me. I just got eyewitness reports of what you're capable of, and I want you on my side. $200 a week plus bonus upon completion of objectives. You get free range of NCR facilities and this outpost. Permit to carry arms in NCR territory, and a license to kill on our behalf. How does that sound? Look, I know you're a bright kid. You'll figure it out on your own eventually. So here's the deal. About 18 years ago, Kevin Rossman sat right there where you are. Told me about a bunch of kids he just saved from death in the wasteland. I was a colonel back then. I watched the command drop the ball on his case, and 20 years later, here we are. Union City is burning, the Raiders are on a rampage, and the word is that the Enclave is sniffing around looking for a weak spot to strike. Rossman was betrayed by the NCR's prospector company, Nova Star. The Mercs were assigned to follow him and break into that vault. But I'd seen Rossman's work. He knew more about the danger in this valley than anyone else. Wasn't shy about shooting them before HQ could act. We need Rossman now more than ever. If you're as close as we get, that's fine by me. Ah, I bet. Sounds about like him. You were just a baby when all this went down. Rossman probably decided to spare you the details. The Wasteland Scouts kept all the Southern California in check for nearly 20 years. They fought the Enclave, Brotherhood, Raiders, super mutants. There's stories of them all over the place. But the one common thread is this. They did good work. Illegal? Yes. But it saved lives. So I don't expect you to know all the details. I expect their training to have rubbed off in some way. See? Now we're on the right track. Let's go over your mission specifics and see what we can plan out. All right. Now that we've got all this pleasant talk out of the way, we better get hurrying. Union City is without power and water. We've had electricity from up north of New Reno nigh on to 25 years. There's an old relay station on the dry lake routing the juice to us. There's a savage chieftain out east. Has a tribe stationed around a water reserve from before the Great War. It's where we get our pipeline. Raiders must have hit it pretty hard. The scouts say they're fending off some locals. Those same locals are in control of our water supply. I need you to get the power running at the relay, then hightail it over to the Savages' hidden city to fix the water. It is, but you'll be agile working alone, operating on your own rules. It'll take about 8 days for NCR to finally rally its forces together and take a defensive line against the Raiders. Until then, we're on our own. Water and power are critical to our survival, but all my men are trapped here, holding this position. Raiders caught us a checkmate. Unless the Raiders genuinely fucked it up, it's just a matter of throwing a switch. We replaced all the electrics 20 years ago. This line doesn't feed all of LA, just part. So NCR isn't freaking out about it yet. Hell, if anything, it's buying them time to hit the crime lords. Power's not a giant concern. We've been in the dark before. But it's nice to have cool drinks and fresh food. So you'd better hurry. I don't think that's gonna happen. Not unless you're some damn wizard. I drew up this map during the battle. Here, I'll show you where to go. It's a long, dangerous walk. Zybula is a California savage town out in the hills. There's a canyon they're holed up in where the dunes meet the foothills. They call it the Hidden City, and it's just that. Hard as hell to find. But there is an underground water line runs here to there. The savages turned off the ancient water pump, or it just broke. You'll either have to repair it or find an alternate plan of attack. Oh, shit. All right. Good point. You only have to hold out till NCR arrives in a week. Then we'll get supplies in by caravan. If you can gather some volunteers, you can bring back water on foot. It'll take a while. Probably be real perilous. If my men could hold down the fort traps across the desert, absolutely. But as it stands, we only got about 100 men garrisoned here. If we spread out, there's several thousand raiders backed up by slaves that'll storm down out of those hills and be over the line in minutes. Till NCR's main military force arrives, we're screwed. That's why I'm hiring you. Look, I'd love to sit and talk history with you, but time is running out while we sit around with our thumbs up our ass. All right, fine. What do you want to know? A combination of inflation and stagnation. All complicated mumbo-jumbo I'm not privy to, let alone understand. Long and the short is that NCR expanded across all of California, Oregon, and parts of Nevada, all the way down to old Mexico. Here in San Bernardino, we draw the line. Everything from here on out to Arizona is dry and miserable wasteland. It's a hellish radioactive nightmare. We assimilated every tribe in the wastes, spent millions on getting them pacified and educated, then started them on an IV of tax into our coffers. But it hasn't panned out. The tribals weren't businessmen nor interested in paying jobs. Can't bleed a stone, so President Tandy's plan ran aground. Now we need to expand, to conquer new terrain and find new sources of tax money. That, and more electricity and more clean water, like that exists. The NCR kept up its expansion for years. Now it's run out of room. The economy can't adapt, so they're panicking. Look, NCR Radio likes the Republic to come across as the biggest, most functional organization in the desert, but it's not. LA is swarming with crime. We're talking organized crime, the kind that makes the raiders look like pansies. These are rich men ruling entire cities. The hub is essentially tied up defending corporate interests, banks, and escorting caravans. The politics are as complicated as the trade routes. Every big company has a military credit they pay extra for. Our police and military are looking more and more like private mercenaries. We're also facing an ever-expanding border far to the northern frontier. Then we have a never-ending reconstruction effort. To top it off, there's word our president might be impeached, just like the last one. This country's a mess, kid. Well, this is top secret, so let everybody hear it as a rumor. Scouts say that there's a city far up north. Las Vegas on the old maps. People say it's still up there. Untouched. Just waiting out in the desert. Totally pristine. A ghost town of gold. They also say there's a legendary Hoover Dam just sitting out there. Full of clean water. Jameson was on his way up there when he ran into you. But before that, we need to crack this survivalist nut and free I-15. The Senate can't wait. They'll muster forces and we'll take their position. We'll figure out everything else after the dust settles. All right, you have your mission? Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it. Just make sure to keep an open mind. There are a lot of ways to solve these problems. Not all of them require you to get shot up. I like your enthusiasm. Before you run out and conquer the world, how are you planning on doing it? Can't ask for better. Good luck.
What's up? Yeah, let's do.
Yeah? Do you need something?
I don't like it, but I'll accept his offer. If we ever hope to reach the safety of civilization, it'll be through him. The valley is enormous. It takes days to walk across it on foot, and our enemies roam the skies. It'll be good to meet with my old tribal kin, the California Savages. If they need help, I will gladly give it. The power plant is under siege, but it is none of my concern. Electricity is a witchcraft I do not understand. Lead the way.
Hello. No. The NCR is only going to use us until we're no good to them anymore. They don't owe us anything. But if we can convince them to help us attack the raiders and get our parents back, then sure, we'll do this. Just remember your promise. We find our tribe. That's all I care about. Bye.
You there! You're the vault dweller that has the general up in arms. I need to speak with you. Please, have a seat. So, General Silverman has sent you on an important mission. I have an addition to that. If you're willing to listen to my proposition, I could make the venture quite profitable. If not, things could get very difficult for you. Good. As you can tell, Silverman isn't exactly in a position to have hired you. You're not part of the organization. Let me explain to you what is really going on here. I am a senator, sent to provide oversight of Silverman's command in the past. He has a tendency to, let me think of the polite term, blatantly ignore orders. Yes, that's the polite way to phrase it. The reality is he tends to shit on congressional oversight and do whatever he pleases. You can see my dilemma. No, it makes him a rogue element. His position is bought and paid for by the taxpayers. My taxpayers. I have to rein him in before he drags us into a war. I'm going to have to ask for your cooperation in this matter. It will make my job much easier. Yes, if Silverman has his way, but a war isn't what Congress wants. The people need this stalemate to go on just a little bit longer. Oh, so I see. You're a little false politician. So you see that there is a larger strategy at work here, but you may not know why. My family is part of a large organization in New Reno with a long history within the NCR. We've seen it through all of its phases, including this decades-long stalemate. Oh, I'm not in it. I am the mob. I'm looking for a chance to salvage this situation. My family needs the Raiders of San Bernardino for various entrepreneurial ventures. They hold stock of the largest uranium and gold mines this side of Mexico, right along the path to Reno. They also provide handy labor assets. Very well. But when things get hard for you, don't regret turning down my offer. Get out.
I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
I don't think we've met. What can I do for you? Here's what I've got. Come back anytime.
Hello, potential customer.
What do you need from me?
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? This is the new Vegas branch of the Gunrunners. supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155. I am ready. Come back and see us again.
Okay. Take anything I have. I hope it's something to eat.
Don't expect me to carry your junk.
welcome, sir or madam. Come back.
Hey there, kid. You see all that blood and gore from the last battle? Golly! I never thought I'd see the day when the Raiders would try to attack Union City Outpost again. This means war. Name's Bert Grummett, comm officer, NCR Territorial Forces, Charlie Company. I've been stationed here in Union City the past 6 years. Ain't never seen this dusty asshole in such a mess. Where'd you come from anyway? You're not exactly dressed in officer getup, but your skin's about as nice as I've seen. Yeah, that much is obvious. One of Silverman's new guys, huh? All right, not saying anything. This? Ah, that's Old Glory. .50 50 caliber Bozar, anti-material. We've had a good run, me and Old Glory. Seen our fair share of raiders, super mutants, centaurs, graboids, rad scorpions. You name it. Tossed a couple of grenades out into the desert one time, got swarmed by death claws. Old Glory and I stood toe-to-toe and never missed a round. Then again, I was up on a pile of boulders out in Nevada for 3 days. Nothing but MREs to wipe my ass with. Not exactly a fitting end to the story, but we had to walk away empty-handed, and I was out $80 in ammo. I just might, but say, you aren't exactly in regimental order, soldier. Who are you? Figures. The government thinks it can buy its way out of anything these days. They'll be replacing all of us with private deals soon enough, running a whole damn mercenary army off taxpayer dollars. Huh, yeah, right. But you know it would be good to get a little something out of the old birds up top. Alright, fine. I have spare cash to requisition help when I need it. Might as well go to you. With the Raiders riding roughshod over half the valley, it's a wonder we're in half the decent shape we're in. I need all the help I can get squaring away our supply lines. Would you be interested in doing a little recon or retrieval for me? All right. There's a caravan heading south along I-15. Nobody's been in contact with them, so they don't know what's going on. With the Raiders choking off the highway, they're all heading to their graves. I need you to go warn them to steer clear, all right? Here, this old comm officer knows his way around a Pip-Boy. Let me see it. All right, there. That's where they'll be in 1 hour, if they weren't ahead of schedule, which they might be. If that's the case, well, they're likely in trouble. Just pick up what's left and bring them home. Let's better hope so. Good luck.
What do you need? Bye.
Patrolling the past almost makes you wish you were on the frontier.
Good afternoon. I am a representative of the New California Republic's Shi Bank in Angel's Boneyard. Are you... Is that a Pip-Boy? Must be very brave walking around with that. Some might pay a fortune for it. The place you see before your eyes is the magnificent Shi Bank, which, until recently, was the most secure banking facility in all of New California. After years of operating our business here, we have transformed into the bank that everyone can trust. I'm not covered in dirt and killing innocent people. No, those are not sheep. Those are dogs dressed like fools. They're not our people anymore. Of course, when you open an account here, you can deposit and withdraw funds via our digital database whenever you come and visit us. Every few days, you will get interest paid back into your account. We'll send a notification through to your Pip-Boy. We can, of course, disable the notifications if you come and see us. The account itself is free, however, you will need a deposit of 500 caps to actually open your account. Would you like to open an account? The amount seems to all be here. I'll open your account now. Please come and see me directly if you would like to make any transfers, changes, or to close your account. I hope you will enjoy your experience with us, sir.
What do you need?
Patrolling the past almost makes you wish you were on the frontier.
Head on out into the desert, kid. I've got paperwork to take care of. Come back and bug me if you need help or anything.
Good job killing that raider, Commander. You saved our asses.
I see you don't let anything get in your way either.
Hello, citizen. What can I do for you? Take a look. Take care.
Okay. Take anything I have.